a product of the 80s. So I must say, after this indictment came out, I thought about two pop cultural moments. One, where's the beef as far as the felony goes? And the second was, the second one was, see, I'm child of the 80s. I forgot what it was because the 80s, it just kind of blurred past. Big. This stated big. I don't get it. I don't get it. What's different from what we've been hearing all along? And the Wall Street Journal editorial page says, for this to be a felony, Bragg needs a second crime. What is it? Bragg kind of said yesterday, we're not sure what the second crime are. I don't have to even tell you what the second crime is. And so I talked to a lot of lawyers yesterday, and none of them Republicans, none of them Trump supporters, and all of them saying, this is a little thin. What were your thoughts?
Well, I disagree in the following sense. They don't really have to specify this early in the case which of the three possible theories of liability could bump this up from a misdemeanor to a felony. But secondly, and I do think there are very interesting factual issues that were raised by the statement of facts, but I don't see what the big deal is, why people are hand-wringing so much about whether or not this is a misdemeanor or a felony. There's no question it was a crime under New York state law. There's no question it was, at the very minimum, a misdemeanor, because these books and records of the Trump organization were false, and that they did not reflect that the $130,000 was paid as hush money to a porn star, and it wasn't, and the rest of the money was paid to cover up to Michael Cohen, to cover up the fact that they were paying hush money to a porn star. And so it's illegal in New York State to falsify business records. It's that simple. Okay, so if it's a misdemeanor, it's just a misdemeanor. He can make that argument. But the fact of the matter is, there's really no dispute that he committed a violation of law.
So, is there a statute of limitations question, though, if it's just a misdemeanor? I thought he had to prove it was a felony to bump it up to a felony to get around the statute of limitations issue.
Well, I mean, yes, there is an issue of the statute of limitations, but at the same time, though, I mean, he's still going to be able to have the opportunity to prove that it is a felony, and there are different, that he has these theories that could bump it up, and I'm not sure why at this point people are worried about whether or not the charges were severe enough to justify an indictment. I mean, this is a man who does not deserve any breaks on any laws in any ways. I mean, he's absolutely, he's given everything his entire history. He's not the person you want to give a break to, and he's the world's biggest scofflaw at this point.